There's no place like home.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Packing up the house still for the big move in less than 2 weeks. We'll start moving stuff over. Wiffle ball configurations possible. A couple possible, 2 different configurations. Plenty of room over there. It's gonna be dope. What's going on in the world of competitive ATG sports?
Hockey.
Hockey's going on.
The House League season has progressed about, we're about halfway through now.
Blowing through that stuff.
Coming up on game number 50 for all teams.
Jeez Louise.
Current standings, the Brooklyn Scraw still remain in first place.
It's had a hot start.
And the Mexico City Reyes Leones have gotten a candle lit under their butt.
Like 12 in a row?
They've won 12 in a row.
12 in a row!
Shot up from, holding a 7-6-5 spot, and they are now sitting comfortably in second place with 66 points.
Finding that groove. McKinnon. Hot.
MVP candidate.
Yeah, hot. Is he approaching 80 points at this point?
At least 75, I think.
How many points does Point have?
Braden Point? I don't know.
I don't know.
And speaking of those guys, we got the leaders going up here for forwards and defensemen. I think mostly forwards.
Skaters. Yeah, it's mostly
skaters.
The points.
That's going to take through.
Defensemen get them hits and the assists.
There's about 5 guys in
Plus
there.
minuses.
I think will be MVP candidates. Once that finishes ticking through, we got goalie leaders. They're up there ticking through. I don't think we talked about goalies last time. Ron Hextall leads in wins.
Yeah, he's got some. Computer subs out. That's turned on, and only lets that Lemelin guy play every once in a while.
Sergei Bobrovsky leads in. No, he doesn't.
Doesn't. Anyway, shout out to Sergei Bobrovsky.
Yeah. Oh, the goalie thing was acting weird. I thought he was leading in goals against average. But
what's going on in the baseball?
The baseball world. Look at standings up there.
New portable screen for today.
The baseball world. What's happening in the baseball world?
Not much. The Marlins are still in first place.
Congrats, Marlins.
They've been in first place for a month. Padres are 5-0. They've jumped up there.
The Royals are 6-0.
Yeah, they've been 6-0 for a couple weeks.
The Orioles are the worst team in the league at 2-17.
Yeah, they got a shitty roster. Ohtani struck out 17 of them yesterday. Them Padres.
Rockies are 7-6. I don't even remember who's actually in that league.
Yeah, it's good fun stuff. It'll finish, even if I end up playing every computer game on that thing. Every game on there.
That's what the basketball league is gonna.
Yeah, what's gonna happen to that basketball? We need to get control of that freaking basketball.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish it.
Tim.
Toggle that control. I'll talk to him tomorrow. All right, you want to go to the next segment?
Let's go to the next segment.
Dun, dun. What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm gonna close this with something a little different.
That made me a little dizzy.
Whoo! We're coming up the end of the year. So like every other show in the world, they do year-end lists. Lists of
ATG
stuff.
lists.
We got 4 more episodes this month, counting today. Bye, Lori.
Bye.
We will have the 27th will be the season finale. Season finale. January 3rd, Sunday, January 3rd, we will premiere Season 2. Season 2 premiere.
Season 2.
Spectacular.
Season 2. Season 2.
Fresh stuff. Big surprises. Season 2. Keep on keeping on. We are clocking viewers weekly.
In the trillions.
In the single digits. And that millions, sure. Millions. I think we had 4 last week. It's freaking awesome.
Billion.
It's cool. So what we got today? What are we going to close with?
Today's lists.
We are going to do...
Today's list.
Not really a list. Albums of the year.
Yes.
What we've liked the most.
Yeah. It can be stuff completely that came out this year. Stuff that did.
All mine are out this year.
I think all mine are. I have an exception and then a podcast exception.
That's dope.
But I have my 5. So we have like 7 things, but I have my 5.
I had to print a list.
Oh.
You want me to start with mine?
Yeah, you can start.
I'm gonna save my number 1 for the end. Mine are no particular order.
Okay.
But really, music's so important to me, to this household. Art. Fart, tater tart. See? I'm like a rapper. I'm gonna go with my first album that I really dug. Idols, Ultra Mono. The positively in your face, angry Idols. Slobbering from England. Album. You know how they do? How they started off with "Waching." That's the sound of the sword going in.
Started with war.
On war, yeah. Just
means
a lot of social justice stuff. Good freaking punk rock. Sarcastic as hell.
Yeah.
On this album, and they have
Conor McGregor
walking on a llama with lobster claws or something.
Sword and motor.
He's got a sword. Album went number 1 in England. Yeah, which is crazy because it's not by any means pop music. They get a lot of feuds. They catch shit, I guess, for being middle class because they sing about like social justice stuff and fucking workers, whatever. England's weird. That Sleaford Mods, I think, talked shit and said they didn't have enough credibility. And then I like Sleaford Mods, but it is 2 old dudes with a laptop. Lyrics. I'm a big lyric guy. Close this one off. You say you don't like our cliches, our sloganeering, our catchphrase. I say love is a freeway, and fuck you, I'm a lover. So that's a good album. That's a really good jam.
Okay, listen to that.
What you got, man?
Alternate. I'm gonna go. I don't have a list.
That's cool.
It's all in my brain. It's an album that was delayed a few times, and I think there ended up some uncertainty on it, if it was even going to be released.
Yeah.
Because he announced a retirement, and there's been talk of him this is the end of him doing music stuff.
Yeah.
But Oliver Tree's "Ugly is Beautiful."
Oliver Tree.
And I'm going in order too. For mine.
You're going in order.
That's my number 5.
That's some great pop music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird mix of today's hip hop mixed with weird electronic pop stuff.
Yeah, and some alternative rock. Yeah.
The dude has a weird gimmick going that he kind of birthed in the days of Vine.
Yeah, his bowl cut. And razor scooters.
Bell-bottom jeans.
Yes. But the songs are...
He's good.
They freaking jam. Oliver Tree. I think the retirement thing was part of the shtick.
Probably.
Yeah, he's like a giant.
Yeah.
It's cool. Persona, rock star.
It makes it work.
We'll do all 5 of these. I'm gonna go with Get Dead, Dancing with the Curse. Bay Area.
Yeah.
Like anarchists, nihilists. They like their drugs, I think. The straight punk rock. A lot of influences. They're a punk rock band. They've got there's some hip hop influence in there.
Definitely on this.
They were an acoustic, anti-folk band when they started, but like a graffiti, skate, crew, dirtbag kind of thing. Pepper Spray is a freaking great song. Confidence Game. Little quote from that. They pat your back and pick your pocket. Violence doesn't change a goddamn thing, but it feels nice to bleed.
They all look like scumbags.
They all look. Yeah, they're freaking great though.
It's
They're
awesome.
great. What do you got next?
My next one is a fairly recent release. Aesop Rock's Spirit World Field Guide.
Yes.
Ace never misses, in my opinion.
20-some songs long. It's like
Yeah,
actual.
it's like a story almost album. I think some songs are connected, and then I saw a weird little interview thing, and he had one song. He had a fruit fly problem in his house or something, and wrote a song about flies.
Not doing his dishes. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's one of those people who you give him something and he's gonna make.
Creative as hell.
Yeah.
And so prolific. The guy's got a shitload of releases, and then just talk about a brain and just writing just the stuff that comes out. I'll listen to that one twice.
I haven't listened to it
back
much
so far. It's dense,
but
it's really.
I think my 2 or 3 listens to it was enough for it to get in there.
He doesn't miss. No, yeah. What else I got? Let's go with Austin Lucas, Alive in the Hot Zone, Midwest country punk folk guy. Austin Lucas, some traditional sounding country, little alternative in there. First track on that, Already Dead. He kind of lays out, talking to someone, family member, frustrating trajectory of seeing relatives' brains destroyed by Fox News, etc. And fall into that fascist, whatever, fucking
I haven't listened to it
victimhood
much.
bullshit.
Only bits I've heard of it are from it's been playing in the house.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Let's talk, but we have nothing to say. Already dead. What you got next?
My next one, number 3 spot. It's already mentioned. Idol's Ultramono.
Ah, I took that one from you.
Great album, as we said. Bark, 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 bark.
Oh, yes.
Sent the puppy to the snake. Nah. Sent the beaver to the dam.
I forgot that and I'm a lyric guy. That's freaking wonderful. Ultramono. I forgot about that. So I think we got 2. It might be in our brains.
I have a feeling.
That are number 1s. Do we need to? How do we want to do that? Because we don't know.
I don't know, but I have a feeling
But the next 2 both have my 1 and my 2 both have some of my favorite lyrics of the year.
Oh yeah.
So.
And my 1 and 2 could be alternated, but there's one that just it's got that edge and just the time of its release.
Okay, so let's go with what's your number 2?
My number 2, RTJ4.
That's my number. That's right, my number 2, RTJ4.
Before we move on,
we know
just
one
that album is just again just the timing of things that were going on, the production, and the release, and just it's.
Those guys don't miss. Both 40-something from old school hip hop.
Yeah.
They get their music out for free.
Yeah.
And then they frickin' put their logo on everything else and sell that shit on their website. Sweatshirts, socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
They sell everything. And I think they're picky. They'll sell to video games. It's got to be the right fit. And they frickin' get paid. It's a pretty cool model.
Yeah.
Favorite lyric from that actually comes from 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
How the fuck does it go? Something.
Buy a hot dog.
Bank teller trying to pull rank. I'll buy a hot dog stand if I'm trying to be frank.
Hot dogs. Hot dogs. And it's like that song was kind of serious with Blank and LP.
Yes.
Up till 2 Chainz verse.
Yeah.
It's usually there's a couple songs in all their albums that are like that, where they have something featured on there.
That is good stuff. So we have a consensus. Our favorite album of the year. You want to go ahead and what you got?
Brave Faces, Everyone by Spanish Love Songs.
California's Spanish Love Songs came out
back in February,
and that album's been in constant rotation for me since it freaking dropped.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
By far the album I've listened to the most this year.
The last time I can think of an album much. I listen to a lot of stuff, and I got my favorites change by the freaking minute. And I'm always like, listen to this, listen to that.
Yeah.
Texting links to church beer. Listen to this. It's the greatest thing ever. And then I change my mind later. But that album, I haven't had one that I wore out. Not even wore it out, but I listened to that much since 2013's Off With Their Heads Home. Well, I went through that thing. Woo. But similar kind of albums. I'd put that thing on when 2 in the morning, filling up that water truck.
Yeah.
And it's just everywhere. What else you got on? What lyrics from that or anything you really dug on
it's
that?
Just like all of Kick, and then like Losers and Losers Part 2.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's like a political album without being completely in your face and overtly political. It's like an everyday
it
bullshit.
It speaks to like the average person.
It kind of, it's like it. It's like what country music
Wants to
fantasizes that it is, like working Joe dealing with the bullshit thing. This album is more of like it's a millennial thing. They're in their 30s.
Yeah.
The fucking struggle, paying for fucking college. I mean, he's got a damn quote. Blah blah blah. I can't find it. Living paycheck to paycheck like my parents and their parents and their parents before them. The freaking cycle of you can't fucking get ahead. Still living off a good idea from when I was 23. A life spent off living living off loans. But
college.
it touches on losing people to addiction like it does in that Kick song. It's freaking Missouri and Kansas.
Yeah.
All over it. But at the same time, it's not whiny. It's like he has that underlying optimism, and he fucking says it.
And there's a song titled it's like Optimism is a life choice or something.
Yeah. If we burn this place down, we'd have some heat. At least I'm seeing things more positively.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm an optimist. Like he's saying, he's trying to freaking
there's not many
get through it.
Albums that I listen to where almost every song I'm getting some sense of like chills.
Yeah,
that's one of those few albums that happens.
That does. Yeah, it's solid front. But it's got a little emo in there, but it's a pop punk record. With alternative, but I mean it's perfectly 2020, and it's just people navigating through whatever the fuck the last 4 years have been.
Yeah.
And whatever the fuck that movement was supposed to be. But it's not a victim. He's not a fucking victim. He's not claiming that. He's still trying to,
Yeah, that's been his life.
Let's get out of this shit. But yeah, just no cancer, no crash. Better all go as planned, or one day soon you're not gonna get by. You know damn well there ain't a promised land. The cost of living means it costs to stay alive. Fucking A. Alright, dude. In closing, I guess, 2 favorite video games of the year, clearly MLB The Show 20 and NHL 21.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I played. You played some other
I got some other
stuff.
If those were going to be yours, then mine would be Last of Us Part 2 and... actually, I don't know. I don't know. Last of Us Part 2.
Cool. Well, I've been Ray Ferraro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Mo Jorgen.
All right. We will see you next week. Thanks for watching.